We gon' roll till the wheels fall off. 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 We gon' roll till the wheels fall off.
Internet radio stations around. You're listening to
Hot 89.1.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Oh yeah. What's going on? Good morning. How are you? Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. It's the Haters Corner. Yours truly, DJ Stretch, and my co-host, Miss Mercedes. What's going on? Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I am wonderful. I am just great. Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, everyone. Good morning. How are you? So, hey, before we get started, I'm just going to say what the show is about. The show is about we're not talking about anybody. This is just for the people to speak. So if you got something that you want to say about a certain topic, the link to be added to the show is out there on my Facebook page. So make sure you go to that link and say click, and I got you, and we got you. We're gonna bring you on in, and when we can talk about it. Hey, but I want to send a prayer shout out to my co-host. She was kind of sick. Y'all don't know she was sick, but she was kind of sick. She didn't tell everybody, but I can tell it. She was sick, so now she's feeling better. So you know that's
that's so sweet of you. Thank you. Look, God is good
all the time.
The enemy can come, but he can't stay.
That's right. So I'm glad you felt better. Let me give you a hand clap up. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. So had to give you a hand clap. I had to give you a hand clap for that, for because you weren't feeling so good.
I wasn't, but I'm still standing. How about that?
Yeah, you weren't feeling so good, but one more hand clap for that. One more. Feel like this.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You got me feeling kind of special this morning.
Yeah. That's how you supposed to wake up with the hallelujah clap and everything going
on.
Oh
yes, glory to God. Yes, sir.
You got to get up with that. You got to get up with that. That's right, because now we're broadcasting as well at Facebook, StreamYard, on the different pages, the radio page and WSLS, and then I went straight to my Facebook page, and also Hot 89.1 FM. So we're broadcasting on all that stuff this morning, all that stuff. So what's going on? What's popping? What's happening? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? I mean, what's happening with you?
Man, I saw something. Oh my goodness, on the TV that was just unbelievable. Did you see it? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Man, let me tell you, I'm a God-fearing woman. But let me tell you something, I ain't got there yet. Well, I can turn the other cheek.
But sometimes you got to turn the other cheek. You know what I'm saying?
I know you do. And there's a time and place for everything. I get it. You know, we talking about Will Smith and Chris Rock.
And the Chris Rock. Yeah.
Now listen, I understand him defending his wife. You understand me? Whatever his reason may have been.
Mm-hmm.
But why on the stage at the Oscars? There was so many different other avenues that he could have taken.
Yeah.
You know, to express how he felt, you know, about his woman. You know,
right.
It's just, what is wrong with the people, Stretch?
I don't know. But I'm gonna say this. Imagine, you know, now that we go to the events, we get our step on and everything, and this and another. Now imagine that happened at a step set. You know,
Stretch.
Just imagine it.
You know, listen, we too old to be conducting ourselves in that manner.
Now this is true. This is true.
Why bring confusion and strife into a place where we're trying to have fun and enjoy each other and, you know, get our dance on? What? It must be in the water. That's all I can say.
I don't know about the water.
Look, they gotta be drinking this hatred,
right,
and confusion and all of that. It is ludicrous.
Yeah.
It's okay to not like someone, but just don't put yourself in the position to have to deal with that person. You don't have to, you know, make a scene. And listen, I am just flabbergasted for words.
Okay.
Because it's unbelievable how we're the only race that can't get together in a pack without some confusion.
And you're right. Well, you know, I'm gonna say this. Now, people going to as far as the black folks going to the Oscars, I remember like Sidney Poitier and some others way before these guys came in, way before.
Right.
But there was a time that the Oscars was for the white people.
Exactly. So we've come a long way. They finally gave us an opportunity to be recognized for the talents and skills that we have.
Right.
Okay, it's always been there.
Right.
But then for you to go on the stage and slap somebody and then get back to your seat and using profanity. Listen, it don't matter what level you on.
No.
It doesn't matter. That is so ludicrous to me. I don't get it. I think there must be some other underlying issues going on there, Stretch.
And it may be. You know, it may be some other underlying issue. Maybe, you know, who knows? But I tell you what I'm going to do. For those that didn't see it, I'm going to show you what it looked like. Hold on. We finna get this in. Hold on 1 second. We can talk about this right here. Hold on.
You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
So see what I'm talking about right there? That right there. That it's like he didn't have to go up there. Actually, he was disrespectful. He went up there. He hit Chris Rock. Then he's sitting in the crowd and out there with the people, cussing and going on. And then he get an award later on.
And then he had the nerve to start crying.
I don't know what he was crying for.
Now let me say this.
I don't know.
If you give a lick, if you pass a lick, you better be able to accept the lick. I
Right.
get it. All them trophies, my first instinct, all the Oscar trophies would have been all over the place because I would have wore that behind out.
It'd have been some furniture moving up in it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, we would have been touching everything up in there.
Yeah.
However, Chris Rock took the classy way out. Why keep on tainting us and brawling on the Oscar stage? And you know what? Will Smith did him a favor because guess what? All his shows is sold out.
Right. All this show is sold out.
And the tickets went up. Some people paying $1,000 for tickets.
Right.
So who's the fool?
The one that started walking. That's all I'm saying. It's the one that started walking. You got to take it. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing about that. And this applies to everything that we're doing, dancing, stepping, whatever. I want to say this. This applies to everything that we're doing as far as steppers and different other things. Somebody's gonna talk about your ass
all the time.
What I'm gonna say is this right here. Now he went up and hit and slapped Chris Rock. Now, how about the 500,000 people that been talking about his wife in the country? Can he slap everybody?
Well, how about this?
Can he slap everybody now?
They've been talking about him for a while because there's some other things that they be doing. Okay,
that's what I'm talking about. Because she's been talking about for the last 5 to 10 years. So,
that entanglement.
What's
the entanglement when you twist up together with each other? What the hell is entanglement?
I don't know what the hell entanglement is.
I thought about Twister when I heard entanglement. I said, they was all twisted up together, huh?
Right. So I'm just one of those people. I'm like, nah, y'all might well go ahead, y'all do the thing, shit, yeah.
Right. So if that didn't cause you to slap the person that was in the entanglement with your wife,
right?
Why would a simple joke that was, from what I understand now, it was written by the Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he reading from the cue card.
Okay.
So why would something, I understand that she has an illness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I get all of that. And but comedians are comedians. They would talk about your monkey ass.
Right.
Don't sit in the front seat. Don't get on that front row. So that's their profession. And I just can't. I tried to think about it and come up with a reason to defend Will. I can't come up with one.
Okay. Well, I gotta try to defend it, but listen. That comes with like we were talking, like I was talking about the last time, like we talked about earlier, like I mentioned earlier. That comes with that particular clip right there, that particular action, that particular motivation. That comes with like what you're doing in every because they've been fighting their stepping sets. They've been cutting up at the stepping sets. They've been cutting up, acting fool, cause somebody says something and this, that, and the other, and
because they don't like you, and just stuff that is actually not important.
Right.
And they're non-factors. 9 times out of 10, they're non-factors in your life.
Yes, and see, the thing about it is when even if you're going out and you're going out as you that if you got a friend, a girlfriend, or whatever, you're going out. Now here's the thing. Now here's what happens with people. Here's what happens with people, with the stupid people. You got to realize somebody's gonna talk about your ass. I don't care what go down.
They need to read Proverbs and learn how you're supposed to treat a person.
Right. So somebody gonna talk about you. Now, the only time people get mad is when you try to hide something and it's the truth. You understand what I'm saying? When it's the truth, people get mad about it. Why? Hey. If you did it, you did it the truth. If your past came out, it came out. I understand. You know,
Yeah.
I understand.
But you know what that comes from? That
Mhm.
comes from people that are not real with themselves. So they can't be real with other people.
Right.
That starts from within. Okay? And we all make mistakes. And we all do things that is not under the grace of God. Okay? But you
Right.
got to be able to accept when you're wrong and deal with it accordingly where there's peace and not confusion.
Well, they can't. Well, you know, these people can't.
And I know it sounds simple, but that's very hard to do, Stretch. That's very hard to do.
Well, they can't do it. They have to.
That's very hard to do. If everybody just respect each other and leave all the rest of that other stuff alone, a lot of things could be avoided.
Yeah, that's true. But they don't want to do that because black folks don't know how to see something about our black people. You know, we don't know how to say, okay, you made that amount of money, you doing it. I like what you're doing. This, that, and the other song. You know, you kick it with them or they're against them, and they got to talk about them because they ain't doing it. You know,
Right. It's
you know.
like a bucket of crabs. They see you getting to the top, and here they come,
Right,
trying to yank you back down.
right.
But this is just an example to let people know that it's on all levels where people just get totally out of line.
Mm-hmm.
From the top to the bottom.
Right.
Now,
So what do you do about what do you do with you? My thing is, what do you do about the people? What do you do about people who got them problems? I mean, well, here's my thing. I think if you think you're gonna have problem, my thing is if you're gonna have problem with somebody at a club or at a set or at the Oscars or whatever the hell, I think you should keep your ass at home.
You say what?
I think you should stay at home.
Yeah.
Just stay at home. If you got a problem with somebody, just stay at home.
If I fought everybody that hated me,
You still be fighting. Still be fighting, right? Right now, it's just fighting.
still be fighting.
You still be fighting.
Still be fighting. You know, you have to be the bigger person.
Yeah.
Because when you know who you are, and again, it goes back to that worth and your value. And when you know that you are being truthful and doing the right thing under the eyes of God, not man, you don't have them issues. You can see them people and don't see them.
Well, let's okay then. Well, let's get to this right here. Now, here's my other thing I want to talk about. You know, we talked about the Chris Rock and everything. That stuff is going all over the place.
Right. Yeah, but let me just say this about Will Smith and Chris. I hope that they'll be able to resolve it and come to some type of understanding and squash it. So we won't be looking like what they portray us as ignorant ass people.
Okay. All right. Well, that's cool. I like that. That's all right. Yeah. You know, So when it comes down to those two people, I think they've had enough publicity. They've had enough things going on. Chris Rock has got enough shows, etc. So to me, right now, people say, "Well, that's trending news." It's old news to me.
Right.
It's old. It's old.
Right.
You know, it's old. It's old.
So we done had our share. Next.
Yeah, next. Get that damn that. They keep talking about that. It's old news. Here's my thing. I got a question. Here's one of the questions on today is this right here. The question today is why do ladies and gentlemen stop dancing and stepping if you enjoy the dance so much? But as well as is it the instructors or is it the teachers? Is it the sets? Is it the events? Is it the expenses? Is it the quality? Is it the quality or has it turned into a financial ripoff because of some so-called promoters, instructors, teachers, and events? So why do you think? Well, let's talk about the ladies first. Let's get to the ladies first. Let's get to the ladies first. Ladies.
Before you say that, that's a very good question, Stretch. So call in, ladies and gentlemen, and voice your opinion as to why, or answer the question. That's a good question, Stretch.
So the link is on the page, and if you look on the page, the link is out there for you to check in, to sign in or whatever, and you can just click the link. I'll let you in, and we can talk about it. Now, ladies, let's start with the ladies first.
Okay.
And I'm gonna let you answer some things for the ladies, and I want some ladies to come in. If they don't come in, that's fine. I can understand that. It's cool. They might be busy. Or might be at work or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. Ladies, why do you stop dancing or stepping if you're enjoying it? Why would women stop? Because I ran into some women, they be like, well, I ain't going no more. I'm just tired of so and so and so. So what thing, I mean, I can tell you what I heard, but coming from you as a woman, what would make you want to stop dealing with the stepping environment, the dancing environment? What would make you want to stop going to events and sets and stuff?
That's a broad answer. It is so many reasons as to why.
I need a broad to answer.
Well, I think, first of all, a lot of women that come out to step, what have you, they don't come or they stop coming because they don't get dances. Okay. I think that may be the number one reason. They don't get dances, Stretch.
Right.
Again, it boils down to, if you're not popular, which is somebody that's out there 100 times a week.
Right.
Or if you ain't been in the world largest.
Right.
The gentlemen do not.
Gentlemen don't what? She froze. I can't hear you. So I can't hear you. You got to go ahead and come back. Let me Sean Valentine. All right, let me get. I couldn't hear.
Number two, I'm sorry, a phone call came in and knocked my mic off.
Tell them folks stop calling.
Number two, there's a lot of disrespect towards the women.
Right.
When folks get to talking under your clothes, talking about they want to do a little licky, blowy.
Right.
Real women and grown women don't want to be disrespected like that.
Okay.
And then there could be another reason.
Right.
Those that do know how to dance, maybe they just feel like they ain't getting the genuine dance that they want.
Okay. All right. Well.
And fourth, it's too much drama, Stretch. Too much drama. And a real woman that's really got something going on and has a life outside of stepping,
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to be subjected to that. You know, they pick and choose when they want to come out and have a good time and go back in. And I see you in another 6 months.
Right, right. I got shout out to Sean Valentine. He's here. Curtis Bradford, Kathleen Rose Davis. Hey, Sean, I sent you the link to the show to your. He said he wants to come on, so I sent him the link to the show to his messenger. So if he looks in the messenger, he can get the link to the show. Um, uh, yeah, I sent Sean Valentine the link to the show. So if he wants to come on in, all he got to do is just come on in. You know, just hit that link and go from there. Now I don't know where Mercedes went, but hopefully we get her back in the thing. I don't know. Yeah. So Sean Valentine, come on. If you want to come on in, just come on in. We'll chit chat with you while here, because you know we just trying to figure out why you know we were talking about the ladies doing their thing. Why do they stop? You know, and what you think that the thing is why the ladies stop? You know. Okay. So you know. So all I'm saying is come on in, come on in, come on in. You know. I got it out there on my on my show page. So I think it's you know, yeah. So we're trying to get some folks in here, trying to get them to come on in, so I can send that to them. Okay. Mm-hmm. So I'm waiting on Sean to pop in and others. So waiting on Mercedes to pop back in here. So BD Mullen, all the men that dance with some women because they got because she got that booty. I don't know. You know, I don't know. Sometimes that's it. That you know, that's it. You know, that's sometimes that may be the figure of the woman when they. But what I'm saying is, why do they stop? You know, why do they stop dancing? You know, what causes them to stop dancing with the women? I just, you know, I'm just trying to figure it out because I don't know yet. I don't know why women stop coming to the sets. You know, why they stop dancing? Why it's like, I don't want to dance no more. I don't feel like dancing. What's the problem with that? You know, so I'm just trying to figure that out. Send it to my inbox. I didn't get it. I Mercedes. I don't know what Mercedes been doing. What I can't hear you. I sent
My
it to,
apologies. I got
okay.
a call in and knocked me out. But anyway, my bad. I apologize. I'm gonna get it together, y'all. Please
Okay.
accept my apology.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead, Stretch.
Now I was just trying to figure out why. Okay, why do they
The women
yeah.
stop coming to the events. You know,
Hmm.
women are chatty and they messy.
Okay.
So somebody, like I said, that has a life and just really out there for the purpose, and that is to dance and have a good time, they don't want to be around all that. They don't.
Right.
And
Right.
then the men just really need to step up and dance with women that they're not familiar with, so they'll
Mhm.
feel comfortable with coming back out. You know what I'm saying, Stretch?
Yeah. So, okay. Yeah, but there's a lot of other reasons why women don't. You know why they stop.
Well, what's your reason?
I'm not a woman.
That's true.
I'm
Well,
not.
what do you think a woman's reason? Hey, Stretch, you into the entertainment business. You
Right.
DJ. You
Right.
deal with one of the biggest events there is,
Right.
and I'm sure women express themselves to you as to why.
Yeah. Well, some of them do.
I'm
Uh,
sure if it's not all of them. But some of them. So, what do you think the reason is that women stop coming out to step?
I think it may be some because some people. Now don't quote me on this. Well, you have to quote me because I said it. But I think some people. I think women take a look at the. I think they're subjected. Some women are subjected to. They want to have fun and they want to be free to have fun and to enjoy themselves. But it's so much different arguments with the uh, who's the right instructor, who is this, who is that, this that, and the other. So I think that's a, that's probably a problem. And then somebody telling somebody, well, you can't, well, we don't the way you dance, I don't like the way you dance, all that right there. So
Instead of allowing people to be themselves and just do they dance.
right, 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 right.
If you don't want to join being the robot in the army, then you can't dance.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
And that's not true. And ladies, understand that it's not true. You go
Right,
out there and you do your dance and do your dance confidently.
right,
Love what you do and don't worry about following the pack.
right, 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 right,
You want to be separate thyself anyway. You don't want to look like the carbon copy. Yeah.
right.
So I think that does confuse a lot of people, especially women. Yeah, they feel uncomfortable,
Okay.
and they shouldn't feel uncomfortable.
Well, I just think, man, you know, I think people. I think it's natural for every woman to feel comfortable where they go.
Right.
So what do you say? Hey, Sean, I put that on your page. I can't send it to your let me tell Sean Valentine. I can't send it to your inbox because it's not. It's not allowing me to send. I've only sent a certain amount of people. So sometimes Facebook like, okay, you did enough. So I put it on your page.
Oh yeah.
Sean Valentine. I think
Okay.
because we're talking about. I'm talking about what's stopping them coming. Is it entertainment? They're spending too much money, or is it they stop dancing because you have an instructor that's instructing, or you got a teacher that's teaching, and ain't none of it coming together right, or or are they getting displaced or being shamed by when they go to a setting and say, well, you ain't doing it right, you ain't doing this, that, and other. They only, because I've heard some women say, I'm not coming back in here no more. Why? Because they don't know how to talk to people.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, a event or a set on the dance floor is not the place to try to perfect or tell a person
Right.
how to dance.
Right.
That's why if you're going to be teaching it, it should be in the confines of a room because people are already feeling insecure about the dance. And
Okay.
then if you are trying to correct or perfect them on the dance floor, then yes, they're going to be like, no, I don't want to do that because if I get out there and do it wrong, which they don't realize there is no wrong,
Mm-hmm.
then I'm just not going to dance no more. No, ladies. Wrong. You do you. Do your dance. And the more you continue to do your dance is going to get better. And
Right.
stop these men from doing that to you on the dance floor or in a club. And then you got some people out there stretch that don't even need to be instructing nobody on how to dance. They can't dance the damn self.
Right. Right. Okay. Right.
So,
Okay.
no, don't do that. Ladies, come out, do your dance, watch other people dance, and do you.
Well, Curtis said some people sometimes they don't come because some of them sit in the back. It says some of the reason is because they sit in the back of the room, and you know what? And sometimes that is a problem when you got women sitting in the back and they're not sitting up front. So you can't. So the man can't always get to that woman, you know. And then they'll say, "Well, I ain't got nobody to do."
That's a lie. They got 2 legs, don't they?
Now that's
They
true.
got
Now.
2 legs. They can get
Now,
to the
that's true.
front, back, side, left, right. That's a lie. I don't agree
Well,
with that. No. They don't
well,
take the time to go to the back.
okay,
They go
okay,
right for the front and those that they know.
okay.
If they spread around, they'll see some things.
Be spread.
Yes. No
Yep.
such thing as they can't get to the back. They can get anywhere they want to. I bet you if it was some flying skirts back there, they would make it. Okay?
Yeah, they would. Yeah, they would. They would.
Absolutely. They
They would.
make it to where they want to make it to.
Okay.
So tell my nephew, nope.
Well,
Try
well,
again.
tell me to try. Well, okay. Okay, so it was that boy crazy. So he go to the bar. He be at the bar.
I bet you he be in the back.
Yeah.
Is that where the peachy at? In the back?
That might be where it's at.
The peachy crowd?
That might be.
I bet you he make it to the back.
Yeah, the peach crown back there. He going back there. Okay, so listen. So we talked about teaching because some of them leave because they're instructors because they go to class and they're not being some women are not being treated like ladies in a class, you know, and some of them are treated. Some of them are being treated like horses.
Horses? What are
You know, get on over here.
talking
Get over here.
about?
All right, get over here. Get over. All right, I told you. All right, stand
We
there.
just saw some horses the other night. You think them horses was coming up there?
I'm just saying, some people.
You know what? Not horses.
Yeah, some ladies they be treated like they feel like I ain't no horse. I can't be running around here doing.
Look, all they need is a racetrack.
Yeah.
They have them women running, spinning. Shit, a spinning top get tired of spinning. That sucker will fall over and stop, won't it?
Send it to my phone.
Right. So I'm just, man. I don't know what these folks, man. I don't get it.
Yeah, well, I have heard stories. I don't know first-handed that, you know, these are the things that happen, but I've heard about it. They say that it becomes really personal with the instructor and the student. And what I mean by that is they kind of get upset with them if they don't get it when they want them to get it, whatever move or turn or step they teaching them. And you got to be patient when it comes to people learning something from scratch. They don't have an idea or a clue. That's where the history come in and explaining why they're making the moves that they're making. Then, you know, another thing, if you don't have the patience to work with a person, then you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be teaching. See, everybody can't teach.
That's true.
They might can dance their behinds off,
That's
but
true.
everybody can't teach. So a woman has to feel comfortable in whatever she does.
Right.
It make, you know, it boosts her self-esteem, and when you encourage, which we should encourage everyone, but a lot of encouragement comes along with teaching a student.
Right. So I just sent it to the email.
To who email?
I just sent it to I sent the email to everybody. So you can go in your email if you got the email. And I sent it to Anthony's email. So you can go ahead and get on like that right there, because Facebook been tripping. So I'm trying to I'm trying to work while we can get some stuff done, because some people want to come in and talk. They want to talk about it. All I know is, if you got women, wait a minute, because some woman said she stopped going to class and stopped. She was encouraged at first, but she stopped being encouraged because came into class and wore one pair of shoes, and they told her, well, you ain't got to wear this other pair. Wear these pair of shoes. You got to put this on. This and another. I mean, I'm saying, because if you're in a class like that, then they might ask you,
Well, I kind of like understand that point, because you can't wear rubber sole shoes. You got to have a leather bottom on it, so that gives you more room to glide and spin when you're learning the dance.
I don't want to glide. What if they say they don't want to glide?
Huh?
What if they don't want to glide?
Well, then what they trying to learn the dance for? They just gonna dance in once. Stretch? I'm not gonna fool you.
I'm just saying.
What you saying? They gonna dance in one look?
What if they don't want to glide?
Gotta have that to turn on, and it gets you prepared to dance when you go out in the clubs. See, you learn in the shoe that you wear out. You don't go there to learn in gym shoes, and then when you go out, you put on 5-inch heels.
Okay.
If you gonna dance in 5-inch heels, you put on 5-inch heel shoes and go to the class.
Well, what I'm saying is, if they, see some things some people don't know how to teach and don't know how to instruct and don't know how to give. I think that, men can suggest to women what they should wear as far as the class is concerned. But I think a woman, my thing is, I think a woman should deal with a woman when it comes down to dressing. So if a woman that goes to class, see what makes it confusing for some women that I've heard, well, I don't know what to wear. They're telling me, but listen, this is my thing. If that woman is confused about what they wear, then would you please tell the women what to wear to class just as nicely as possible?
Yeah, of course.
What they need,
of course.
What shoes they need to put on, and they don't have to wear all the tight stuff and this and that, so it can be loose. Would you explain to them why you have to wear these particular items and do this particular stuff? What's the reason?
Explain it to them exactly, and then that just goes back to a person's home training and their spirit. If you talking crazy to people and they paying you to come dance in your class, well, they got a problem, because I'm not going nowhere and pay my money and let you talk crazy to me too. You're going to do one or the other.
Right.
You're not going to do that. And that's what it takes. See, it takes patience. People think when you start teaching these classes that it's just, going in, putting a group of people in. No, every individual learns at their own pace. So that means you have to focus on several different people in 7 different areas. Everybody don't learn at the same pace. Okay. You have to give that one-on-one attention. And it takes patience for that. It does. All
right.
So be kind, be respectful, especially especially when folks is paying you their money.
Right.
You know,
'Cause
boost their morale, motivate them. Don't knock them down. Don't do that. And some of these instructors wonder why they don't have anybody in their classes when they go to these events.
Right. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
And then you got because some women get mad because who's got, I think they got to reconnect with me. Somebody's coming on.
We have a guest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm waiting on. She got to click back in. And Antoinette, come try it again. So Antoinette, come back in again. Go out and come back in again. Some people are women complain about the instructors, their teachers, their instructors not dancing with them at a step.
Yeah.
Now, what I've heard is this right here. And I'm gonna give you what I heard from an instructor. Is that the one?
Is it facts?
Yeah, it's facts. No, it's facts.
Okay.
Is the one after they teach you in the class? This is a well-known instructor. This instructor told me, I said, after we teach you in the class, we'll dance with you, but we want to get our dance on too, with somebody that's up to their level. You understand? So if it's an instructor, and I understood it. If it is an instructor from Chicago and he's doing classes somewhere, when he go out, it's not that he don't want to dance with you guys, but he's saying where's his enjoyment in his dance because he's teaching you in class and he's not getting the fulfilling that he's used to. And I can understand that. So that's why they'll go and dance with somebody from Chicago and really get it in and this and another, and then they'll come back to you. So what he was saying was, should I be deprived from my enjoyment of the dance because it's 20 y'all and I'm getting y'all out there and I'm dancing, I'm teaching the class, this and the other. But now I want somebody to dance with me on my skill level so he can enjoy the dance. Now that makes a lot of sense to me. You know.
Yeah, that makes sense. And not only that, this dance is an everlasting revolving dance. So not only if he may be wanting to dance with someone on his level, he may be wanting to do something to add to his dance that he can pass it on to the students.
Now look here, I want you to do something right now before we get started. For anybody saying that, I want y'all to put your hands together. Hey, my man Sean Valentine, what going on, baby? I ain't been to Chicago. Man, I ain't see you know what, you done grew more hair than I done grew.
I know, right?
Hi, Valentine. How are you?
What's up, love? How you doing?
I'm wonderful.
That's
Thanks
good.
for coming on the show.
I thank y'all for having me.
Ain't no problem.
Oh, absolutely. We talking about things that we hate on the hater corner.
We're not haters. It's just
We're not haters.
We're not. It's just stuff that we would do. Well, I think you already know. It's for the people to say what they like and don't like. That's why it's called the haters corner. So my thing is this right here. So we're talking about, and we're gonna get into the men too. While you're on here, is why women don't. Some women just leave the dance. They say, I don't feel like dancing no more. Is it the instructors? Is it the teachers? Is it the event? Is it the price? Is it what do you think? What do you think it is?
Well, I mean, I can honestly say a lot of the reason is because a lot of people they so big, they get so caught up on names. Okay. Well, I took a private with this person, or I did this with this person, but just because you took a private with that person doesn't mean you know how to dance. See,
right. That part.
I'm gonna say that first. Then a lot of times the reason be because when a woman's in a class, and it doesn't matter what instructor she goes to, if she's in a class, if she goes outside to dance, she shouldn't be critiqued on the dance floor. That's not the place for that.
Absolutely.
If you're gonna go out and if a woman is gonna go out and dance, she should be able to just dance and not worry about what the fuck a motherfucker gonna say. Well, you ain't doing this right, and what class you go to. That shit doesn't matter.
Right.
That shit doesn't matter at all. If a woman wants to go out and dance, she should be able to just go out and enjoy herself with just the dance. That's it.
Right.
She shouldn't have to hear about 5 instructors telling her, well, you go to such class, he didn't teach you this or he didn't teach you that. It's like, no, anytime, I don't give a damn what you're learning. If you're learning something specific, it takes time to learn. You got to realize people are walking in my class that have never danced before in their life. They don't know rhythm. They don't know timing. They know none of the above. And it takes time. People come in this dance and they think they dance for 6 months and they think they know how to dance. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? That's not how it works. I've been dancing 18 years. It just made 18 years. But you don't see me out at every set because guess what? I got a real motherfucking job, so I can't go to every set.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
You better speak, fellas.
I'm just speaking real shit. Excuse my language, but I speak real. I can't afford to be at every set because guess what? When I take my vacation, I want to take a real motherfucking vacation. I ain't taking my vacation to go stepping. It's just not gonna happen. You understand what I'm saying? I got a real life outside of stepping. People don't realize that. It's like they think people judge you merely off of stepping. It's like I got a real I judge people off my interactions with them, not because of stepping.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So when I meet you, if I meet you and we have a good interaction with each other, I judge you off that. Not because your dance ain't that good, not because you just learning, not because of none of the above. And then it's like the stereotype, like when it comes to Chicago is so divided when it comes to instructors and just how we teach. We're so divided because you got the older crowd that feels like, well, you got to do it this way or it's not right. That's not true. Like everything has to evolve. It's 2022. My dance should not look like 1998. Right. It shouldn't look like that. And guess what? I don't go to anybody's class. You know why? It's not that I feel like they're better than me or I'm better than them. It's none of that. It's the fact that I want my dance to look like me. I don't want my dance to look like Tick. I don't want my dance to look like Sean Bandy. I don't want my dance to look like Drew or Doc. And these are they're all dope ass dancers, but that's what makes us all unique. We have our own style.
That's right. That's right. That's absolutely right.
I can't hear him right now. I don't know what happened. Damn. Okay. That's how I can hear you now.
Can you hear me? Okay, but that's what makes us all unique, that we have our own style, you know. But even with the women, like a lot of these women come out, like I can tell what class you've been to without you even opening your mouth, because it's certain signature things that every instructor teaches. Right. Yep. So I can spot that. When I get on the floor with a woman, I never ask them what class you've been to, well, how long you've been dancing. You know why? Because I don't give a fuck. My goal is to get you on that floor and give you the best 4 minutes I can give you. That's all I got for you.
Come on now.
I'm just being real, but that's just me speaking. I can't speak for nobody else. I'm speaking about me.
But you know what, Sean?
Huh?
Go ahead. I'm gonna tell you something.
I'm never judging a woman on what she got on, what shoes she got on, or how good she moves. That's not me. I'm on the floor. When I'm out dancing, that's not instructor time. That's not teaching time. That's for me to put myself and just dance. Right. That's it. I'm not telling a woman, well, you didn't put your 4 in the right place, or you took your 7 back and it should have been 4.
Right.
That ain't the time for that shit.
That's right.
All I'm trying to do is I need her to be like, you know, every time I see this motherfucker, Sean, I'm gonna dance with his ass every time because he gave me a good dance.
That's right.
And see, that's what I've been saying for the last, 20-something years. I've been doing Facebook. I say that all the time. That these people come out to have a good time. These women come out to
That's it, man.
You know,
no woman should get critiqued like that. Like that. If a woman get critiqued, if I was an instructor and I meet a woman and she come out and tell me she been dancing for 2 or 3 months and I tear her dance down, that's gonna make her say, well, I've been giving my money to the wrong instructor, or she's gonna say, I'm gonna stop doing this because it's not working for me.
Put her in a judgmental position.
That's what I'm saying, and that's not how it should work.
And it kills her ego.
Everybody always say, well, yeah, Sean teach the basic. Guess what? I'm fine with that. I'm fine. I stay in my own lane. I'm not trying to get in nobody else's lane. Listen, you got a million instructors out here that say they better than me. And guess what? That's fine. But what you ain't realizing is my motherfucking class packed every Wednesday.
Yeah, we see it all the time.
You understand what I'm saying? And listen, and I promise you, it's God my witness, I don't say that to brag. I just say that to be real. It's not about how many students you got. That don't mean anything. You know, my goal is to give a good service.
You know, the basics is the foundation of the dance.
Exactly. And guess what?
They can't do nothing if they don't have the basics.
That's some facts. And guess what? a lot of people don't realize it takes time to learn the basics.
Absolutely.
There's a difference between doing the basics and dancing.
Absolutely.
I could teach my 7-year-old how to do the basics, but when it comes to dancing, that takes time. To take that basic and turn it into a dance and make it fit you, that's what takes the time.
Right.
That's
Absolutely.
it. Anybody can learn the goddamn basic. You can learn the basic in 30 minutes and just learn how to do them basic 8 steps or 6 count or whatever one you choose. But
now you got to add them to your dance.
And then another reason is a lot of these guys, most men won't take lessons. They too prideful. They think, well, man, my auntie or my uncle taught me how to dance in the base 20 years ago. That don't mean a motherfucking thing, because that ain't what we doing right now. And I'm being real with you. It don't mean
well,
shit.
where your nails and hammer at? Because you hitting the nail.
You understand what I'm saying? But these men, they prideful, or they walk in my class and tell me, well, man, I've been dancing for a long time, so you know what you gonna really teach me? And then I start doing some shit, and they be like, well, what is that? Yeah, this is the shit that you don't know how to do, nigga. That's what it is. But at the end of the day, if I was to walk in anybody's class, and the fact that I instruct, I'm not walking in anybody's class thinking that, oh, I'm an instructor. No, I'm walking in the class. I'm walking in any other male's class or female's class. I'm walking in with an open mind, because guess what? This instructor might be able to give me something that my dance lacks. So I don't walk in the room prideful thinking like, oh, I'm better than you or you better than me. No, I walk in the room thinking I'm paying my money just like I pay, like everybody else pay theirs. If I walk in another instructor's class, I'm going to pay, because first of all, it's a service. It's a service first.
That's
so I'm going to pay my money like everybody paying theirs.
And why does it have to be a competition? Okay,
you know what?
It should not be a competition.
You know what that is? That's pride and ego.
Yes,
that's exactly what that is.
Yes.
When men, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. When men come in my class, I have to treat them softer than I do the women. The women can take whatever. I can cuss their ass. I'll tell them get the fucking line. What are they doing? Women have no problem. But if I say that to a man, if I use the wrong tone in my voice, if I use the wrong words, he feels offended, or he feels like I'm embarrassing him in front of women. I'm belittling him.
Testing his manhood.
I'm testing his manhood versus coming in the room thinking, hey, he gonna treat me like everybody else.
Right.
You know what I call that, Sean? It's like I told some guys down in Mississippi. This guy, man, I already know. I said, you know what y'all got? Y'all got the already know problem.
Man.
You already know. You got the already know problem. Let me put you on this board because your ass already know.
Exactly.
But
that's a bad disease that's going around, and it's very contagious.
Tell me about it.
Well, let me ask you about this. Now I'm a stickler. Now I'm a stickler. When you do your class, do you have this is you may have, you may not have. It's not nothing bad on you, but this is my thing from being the type of person I like to exercise. And when I was in the military, we had a lot of stuff on. Did you have nourishment in your class, like water, juice? Did you have that?
Hey, hold on. Watch this. Listen, if anybody's been to my class, and this is what I don't post on social media because it's nobody's business. Right. I feed my entire class.
Well, that's all I want to know. I'm done with them.
I make sure I got cold water. I make sure I got everything. So we don't have no problems in my class.
But you know what, Sean? I've been telling these instructors. I've been telling, I'm like Malcolm X. I've been telling you what these so-called, you know what I'm saying? These so-called instructors that to have some nourishment in their damn class. Water, juice, feed your, because see, here's the thing. Here's the thing with me about the people in the class. I had to remember because somebody don't act right. But anyway, what I'm saying is, my thing is this right here. You don't know who has high blood pressure. You don't know who's got sugar diabetes. You don't know who's got gout. You don't know who. Somebody might have migraines. You might have. My thing is all about, if you all about the people, then you gonna get the people basically what they want, so they can come to your class and say, hey, I'm going to Sean. Like, why? Cause he treat us right.
Hey, guess what though? Can I say something?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you this, and I say this with the most humble spirit. I think I heard you say this earlier. You said, just because you can dance good don't mean you can teach.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And listen, what you have to realize about this, about being any instructor, if you're teaching anything, first of all, you got to have the right temperament.
That's true.
Right.
To deal with the service, to deal with people, to deal with the public. That's first. You can't talk to people any kind of way. That's two.
Nope.
Right.
First of all, you're dealing with grown people. These ain't kids. So you can't say what you want to say to them and think they're not going to say something back.
Right.
So dealing with people, and then on top of that, you gotta realize you're dealing with a bunch of different egos walking in this room.
Exactly. And on top of
You know what
that,
I mean?
Sean, you have people, guys especially, again, like you said, their manhood. They don't want their manhood tested and so forth.
For sure.
However, when you're teaching, you have to have umpteen patience.
Ooh. Speak it. You better speak
You
that shit.
cannot think everybody in the class is going to learn on the same pace.
That's right.
Thank
That's
you.
right.
It don't happen.
Thank you.
That's why I don't understand how some of these classes can have 100 people, and then after the class, all 100 know how to dance. How is it?
No,
Listen. In my class, right, I average 30 to 35 students every week.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck if you've been coming to my class for 6 months, a year, or 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I make everybody do their basic.
Absolutely.
Everybody has to do the basic. Because guess what? We move as a unit.
Right. That's what you're supposed to.
Exactly.
In my room, ain't no big I's and little U's. I don't give a fuck how I don't give a fuck how big your ass is. I don't give a fuck how cute you think you is. I don't give a fuck what shoes
Them
you wear.
little stanky booties coming there thinking they gonna get special treatment.
Exactly. And guess what? It ain't gonna happen on my watch.
Well,
you know, the same service everybody else get. I promise.
You know what I discovered, Sean?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say that I may be wrong. I'm gonna tell you something. I discovered Sean mama she don't get priorities in class. She learned.
Listen, I promise you. Listen, my mother is 63. My mother is 63 years old, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I taught my mother how to dance. Everybody asks, I know your mama taught you how to dance. No, I taught my mother how to dance. You know why? Because in the beginning, my mother didn't see my vision. See, a lot of times you have, just because your vision for you is not always your parents' vision for you.
Right.
Does that make sense? So when I was first starting to teach stepping, my mother used to be like, well, what are you doing that for? And you need that, and I don't know about that, and you need to spend more time with your kids and do this and do that, because she didn't see.
Right.
You know, even when I started this, I didn't start this to be the big dog of stepping to make somebody feel. Look, I didn't do that. Listen, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be all the way. I know we live, but I'm gonna tell you the honest truth.
Go ahead, tell it
you know why I started this?
Wow.
My child support was $1,000 a month.
Right.
So honestly, I was just trying to make some of my money back that I was getting hit in child support, and that's the honest reason why I started.
Real talk.
I'm
That's
keeping
what
all the way
happens
100 with
on
you.
here. Real talk.
Just real shit. Like I'm a straight up dude. But a lot of these motherfuckers in the stepping industry, see, what I realized about this shit is everybody tough behind Facebook. Everybody got Facebook has written. A lot of times people, you don't really see me post a lot on Facebook because everybody on Facebook feel like they motherfucking opinion matter, and it doesn't.
And don't.
Listen, I don't give a fuck how long you've been teaching step, and I don't give a fuck about what your name is.
Right.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit because it ain't important. What you have to realize is people are going to attach themselves to who they think is that person.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? So guess what? If people think Tick is that dude to them, they're going to go to Tick. If they think Sharnice is that woman, they're going to go to Sharnice. If it's Royce, if it's anybody, they're going to go to who they like.
Right.
But you can't be mad at that. And then it's like, you go to another instructor class, and the first thing they do is tell you, well, you go to Sean Valentine class, he didn't teach you this, he teach you that. And it's like, why the fuck are you doing that? If you're a good teacher, you know what you should do? You should be like, you know what? I'm going to take what he gave you, and I'm going to give you some more. I'm going to add to your dance.
Right.
That's what it's supposed to be. I never,
Absolutely.
listen, and this is the real shit. I promise I put my hand on a stack of Bibles. A lot of times, I don't even go live in my class because I got so many people that come from other instructors' class, and I know that they come from them. So I respect them, and I don't go live because I know they go to other people's class.
You don't want the confusion.
And I don't want the confusion. I don't want nobody thinking that I'm after their students, because guess what?
Right.
I never go after people's students.
Right.
Never. I never tell somebody, hey, you go to there, you should come to my class because of this. I'm not going to do that to anybody because at the end of the day, you chose that instructor for a reason. So guess what you do? If you come to me, all I'm going to do is show you what I got to offer. But I never once tell somebody, well, stop going over there and just come to me. No, you're going to go to both of us. If you can afford it, you're going to go to their class and you're going to come to mine.
Well,
That's how it works. So now you're learning two different elements of the dance, but it's up to the person to retain it.
Okay.
Right.
Listen, you can spend your money anywhere. But guess what? If a person's not having fun while they're learning, they won't retain it.
They ain't
That's
gonna
what you
remember.
got to know.
You got that right.
You know what, Sean?
They're not going to retain it.
You know, I see it like this because when you talk about instructors going here and then students going here and going there, I'm going to give you two things I see. I see it like McDonald's ain't walking into Burger King trying to get them folks.
You better say it. You
That's
better
what
say it.
they walking. And
People choose what they want.
right. And
Absolutely.
here's the other thing. I want you to take this with you because this is my saying, and I've been saying it my whole life. So you can use it if you want to. Everywhere, everybody's where they're supposed to be.
Come
That's
on,
right.
man. That's real.
That's right.
But listen,
That's real talk.
hey, and I'm gonna say this to you. I don't owe anybody anything in this dance. And see, that's why I know I get hated on, because see, can't nobody take credit for me. Because then none of the motherfuckers teach me how to dance. So I don't owe them shit. I don't owe them no homage. I don't have to pay none of them. Fuck them. That's how I feel.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, the person that taught me my basic, he know who he is. I ain't got to mention his name on Facebook. You know why? Because he don't give a fuck. He don't care. We're not built like that. See, Chicago was big on, well, I taught him this, or he learned this from me. He wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for me. Let me tell you something. When I went to that coalition meeting, I was so unimpressed.
I remember.
I'm being all the way honest with you. I was so unimpressed. You know why? Because all I had to sit around and hear was, I was first to do this. I was first to do this. Okay, but my thing is, are we finna make any motherfucking money? Because if we're not, this shit ain't important.
What am I saying? But anyway, but I remember that coalition and everything. I was because I had a problem with the whole
bro.
We just started teaching how to all cross the land and this that, and the other, and we're gonna go back to it. But can't nobody else come here and do so and so. I was like, you mean to tell me that you can leave? This was my thing back there. I told them that. I said, you mean to tell me that y'all can leave Chicago? I'm just gonna say it and come teach somewhere else in another city, but can nobody come to Chicago and make more money?
Man, listen,
it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen.
Listen, you know what they did? All they did was shine light on that man.
Right.
All they did. Let me tell you something. What I've realized about this step industry, right? You can hate on somebody, right?
Right.
But when you hate on them, all that does is make them want to go see for themselves.
Right.
That's all it does. Listen, you can talk about somebody and say, man, he ain't doing this, he ain't doing that. But guess what? All a person gonna do is say, you know what? I gotta go see. Let me go over and see for myself what he actually offers. Then a person come to my class and then they get more than what they getting at the so-called heavy hitters. Then they like, well, wait a minute. Sean giving more than what the fuck they saying he giving over here. Yeah.
You know what that's like? You know what that's like, Sean? When you was a little kid and you go in that kitchen and that stove is hot.
Yeah.
And your mama say, don't put
that
your hand
hot.
on that stove. It's hot.
It's hot.
And that's the first thing we do. We want to touch the damn stove.
Right.
Yep.
We want to learn for ourselves.
Yep.
Same concept.
Yep.
Same concept.
But you know what though? Listen, this dance is so caught up on ego and holding on to old clout. Come on. Excuse me.
He's at work.
What you need? I'm on the phone. Huh? Right there, my joint. Get in my joint. But a lot of this dance, and a lot of people are trying to hold on to old clout. So they want to say, well, this is not that, and this is the way it's not supposed to be done. It's supposed to look like this and all that shit. But at the end of the day, people are gonna spend their money where the fuck they want to spend it at. That's what you have to know.
Hey, let me give you some credit. Let me give you some credit. Now I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this right here. Now you are the first teacher instructor that I've talked to that have been at work. Well,
hey, listen.
I mean, I could talk to some of them. I ain't lying. I could talk to some of them in the nighttime, the daytime, they never at work.
Hey, listen, hey, bro, let me tell you some real shit. This is what
Are you trying to say he has a life? He has a life.
Hey, this is real shit. I said that when I first got on. I said, I got a real life. Like, listen, if I step or not, my motherfucking bill's gonna be paid. That studio gonna be paid for whether I step or not. That's what motherfuckers don't realize. Like, I got a real job and I got real motherfucking benefits. I make damn good money on my job. So stepping ain't made me. Understand that.
Right,
that studio can sit there for the next 6 months, and I bet you I ain't gonna lose that motherfucker. I bet you the rent gonna be paid in there. That's what you gotta know. So I don't have to step. I step because I want to, not because I have to.
Now I don't want
that part.
I don't want nobody to feel bad.
For sure.
I ain't talking. I'm because it's some instructors out there that are not all over the country. They working. They at work right now. I can name a whole bunch of them. It's just
for sure.
It's just the ones that
and Stretch. Listen, this ain't no hate. This ain't no hate to nobody that doesn't work. Listen, if you can make a living off stepping and you can do your shit, more power to you. Salute to you, my brother, or female, whichever one. If you can make money, make a living off of it. But don't get me wrong, Stepping is good, but stepping can't pay for my lifestyle. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It can't. And listen, or either I'm not at that point where it's paying for that. I mean, I make damn good money off stepping. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not the type of dude that's on some. Well, I'm gonna just live off stepping. Like, no, I can't even. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say that's real because it's not. So
Well, what y'all see me doing now? I'm checking the paperwork. I'm trying to see if there's any insurance. No.
ain't no insurance in stepping.
Hold on. Social Security. Social Security.
Ain't no
I'm checking my paperwork.
You know what?
Any
Excuse me a
401k.
minute.
I had to check. I'm checking my paperwork. I don't see none of that shit. I don't see none of that. I don't see it. I mean, there's a barrel. They even got a barrel. Hold on. Hold on, Sean. Hold on. God damn it. Hold on. Because I got the. Because I tell you. Is it a barrel plan? No, everybody got to pay. Okay, everybody got to pay. If you ain't got no job and you stepping, you're instructor, you doing something, you ain't got no burial plan, we got to pay for your ass to put in the ground.
Hey,
so
listen,
I'm just
that's the real shit, man. That's real. Listen, to all these people that can live off stepping, hey, listen, salute to you. I'm proud of you. No hate, no none of that shit. But it's just funny how these people think that like when people always be like, well, Sean don't come outside, he don't come out of town. Listen, I'm gonna be all the way real with you. It ain't that I can't come outside. I could come outside if I wanted to, but it's like, but what am I coming outside for? Just to come in front of motherfuckers to show them that I can step? Like, no, I don't get no kick at that shit. I don't.
Right.
I don't have to be at every set. I don't have to go out of town to every motherfucking party. Maybe he don't support. I have no problem with supporting people who support me. So if you give respect, I'm going to give it. If you invite me to something, I don't mind coming. But a lot of times that shit interfere with my work schedule. I'm not taking off work to come to no goddamn stepping event. It's just not gonna happen. If I'm taking off work, I'm going on motherfucking vacation to sit on somebody's beach with a big ass cigar in my mouth. I'm not going to do no guy. I step every day, every fucking day. That stepping is. If you want to get me to come outside, ask me to go bowling. Ask me to go shoot some pool. You know what I'm saying? Stepping ain't gonna get me outside. I'm just being real with you. It just. I've been doing this shit long enough.
Let me mark this off. There is no retirement.
Right. Not going to get no payday loans and pawning my jewelry and all that.
I'm just marking shit up.
And the people don't even care about you.
Right.
Listen, you
don't go in debt. Get a piece of somebody else. No, I will not.
Listen.
I'm gonna go when I want to go, how I want to go, and I'm gonna dance whatever way I want to. And in my eyes, I'm a champion.
There you go. Listen, let me tell you something. I get so many calls when we used to get in the contest. Don't get me wrong. Much respect to Pete. Hey, Pete got some nice shit going on. Even all these contests, and they're fine. But my whole thing is this: what am I competing for?
Nothing.
I'm saying it's like, listen, just to have bragging rights over Chicago, like I'm good on that. I don't need that. I've never been in a contest, well, except one at the Grand Ballroom, but I don't need a contest to justify what I do. I just like dancing. It ain't got nothing to do with no contest. Better than nobody. I just do it because I love to do it. Guess what? If I wasn't getting paid for it, I probably would still be teaching stepping somewhere. That's how much I love this dance. You understand?
Right.
It ain't about like if to anybody that wants to get in a contest, hey, all power to you. Do your shit. You know what I'm saying? But even when people come to me and say, well, I want to learn how to be in the world's largest. Okay, you know what I do? First thing I do is I'll be like, what type of style dance do you want to do? But see, people want to be in the contest, but most motherfuckers don't want to pay for that shit. See, if you're trying to get in the contest, that's a different type of payment.
Right.
See, you can't come to class every week and think you're going to get no contest. That's not how it works. You're going to have to put way more work in to get in a motherfucking contest.
Right.
You're going to have to. It's not just coming to no class every week, or I might take a private once a month. No, that ain't how it works. Right. So, to anybody that does this contest and they win or they put the hard work in it, much respect to you, because it takes a lot. And most people that want to get in the contest, they don't realize it takes a lot to get in this contest. You got to get up on that stage and dance for 3 minutes. Most people, see, it's different between dancing in the studio and dancing at a set versus getting on that stage to dance. See, it's so many things, so many elements of that you have to have in the dance to get in the contest. It's not just about showmanship. You got to know how to. Most men know how to dance. A lot of men don't know how to dance the woman. It's two different things.
Right. That's true.
Men get up there and they want to show their ass. They want to do a bunch of shit, but a lot of times they leave the woman.
Right.
The woman over there lost. She don't look like shit because These niggas out there trying to show and ain't like no. If you look at my dance, any video I post, my dance is about making the woman look good. Because if the
That's
woman
what you're supposed to.
dance look good, that's the difference. But most men ain't doing that shit. They out there trying to show their ass. Okay, yeah, go on do your shit. But you can't
Right.
leave that woman.
No.
That woman is what makes the dance look graceful. She makes it look effortless. In my words, I mean, women are what makes the dance sexy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but most men they don't dance with the woman. They over there so busy trying to show off in front of other niggas. Listen, if you see me at a set, I promise you, I ain't dancing for the niggas in the room. I'm dancing for the women. Because I listen, when I get off this floor, I want women standing in line. Like, I need some of that. Can you dance me like that? I sure can. Come on with it. And listen, when I dance with a woman, any woman that knows me gonna tell you, I don't give basic dance. I don't give a fuck how big you is, how small you is, thick, whatever. I'm gonna give your ass a good dance. So when you walk off this floor, you're gonna go over and tell 5 other women, hey girl, y'all need to get some of that shit. That shit is good. That's how it works.
Let me mark this down.
Everybody.
The woman should look sexy, because I ain't never looked at one or whatever. I ain't never seen no sexy dude. So
hell no, not one. I ain't even looking at the men in the room. Fuck the niggas. I ain't looking at no man in the room.
That's out. I mean, you know, I'm just saying, you know. So
you know the bottom line is.
Go ahead.
The bottom line.
We can hear you. Go ahead.
Is, it all boils down to respecting each other and staying in your damn lane.
Come
do
on.
what you do.
That's fact.
And let me do what I do.
Right.
I ain't bothering you. Don't bother me.
Yep.
I'm not in this for a popularity contest. I am trying to serve the people righteously.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Sean, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, because I got my way of telling it, but I've told it to so many people since we've been talking about stepping since. My God. Let me say this, and I'm gonna get it from you, because I know they're tired of hearing me talk about it. So let me get it from you.
Mm-hmm.
When you're doing a trio, okay. Now I know for myself, and Mercedes know, and I know you know, but will you tell some of these people that's gonna listen? Will you explain to them when is it necessary to do a trio at a set on the floor?
Okay. In my opinion, this is some strictly from me.
Right.
If there's 100 women in the room and you got a bunch of women that's not getting a dance, if a woman walks up on the floor and wants to get in your dance, that's up to you to allow her to come in on that dance with another woman. But
that's
guess what? That also, you know, that woman might not want that. She might want that dance to herself. She might not want you to be in on that dance. She might want to get all that good feeling by herself. But at the end of the day, if you got a lot of women in the room, and if it's okay, if y'all comfortable with that, and they can handle a trio, that's fine. But ain't no motherfucking reason that men should be dancing with men in another motherfucking room when it's full of women.
No, that's true. Now that makes sense.
You can't pay me to dance with no another motherfucking man in a room full of women. Understand that. It's not gonna happen.
Right.
Fuck, I'm dancing with another man for. I'm gonna dance with all these pretty ass women in the room. You go grab a man's hands.
Well, you know what, Sean? That goes back to when we was coming up, stepping and stuff. You know, we've always done that.
And listen,
ain't
nothing wrong with it.
But he ain't gonna do it.
I'm speaking, like I said, I'm speaking for me. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Listen, if that's what somebody else chooses to do, but listen, guess what? What I look like going to grab another man's hand and you're a beautiful woman, I want to come dance with you. I don't want to dance with no other man. I'm coming to grab your hands.
I didn't know they was grabbing hands to go dance. I thought they was just meeting up on the dance.
Listen, when you see another man walk another nigga to the floor,
there's some other stuff going on. What got going grabbing hands, getting on the dance floor.
I ain't seen. Let me write that down.
Let me stop. Let me write that down. Higher ups gonna get me. Y'all better stop that.
Let me write that down. Do not walk another nigga to the floor if you a man hand in hand. I got that part. I got that part right there. I got that.
But you know what? Back in the day, there were certain segments of the night that, you know, the men would get on the floor and dance with each other.
Yes.
I agree. Come on back down, and then they would dance with the ladies.
For sure.
But if they holding hands to dance floor, we don't have a chance, ladies.
Hello.
Let me get another check by that. Hey, I'm just going back. I'm just saying, hey,
Man,
I'm
look,
just saying.
you know what? But listen,
Stretch, I'm
there
just
was
saying.
Mercedes. Listen, there was an era for that. You know what I mean? And it really was that was the era. So like, if I see, God rest his soul. But when I see Ty Skipper get on the floor, see that's something to watch because he has something different.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So when I see him get on the floor with somebody who dope, I could watch that. But it's like when I see other men do it, it's just like, I don't have to watch that shit. Like I'd rather watch, I'd rather go dance with a woman or something, But as far as me seeing two men dance, it's just not for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
It don't touch your soul. Huh?
It does not. It doesn't do anything. And listen, and it's not even that I can't do it. It's just like, I'd rather dance with a soft ass woman versus go to dance with a hard leg.
I've had women ask that question.
What?
What's up with the men dancing with the men?
But you have to explain it. But see, you have to explain it to this.
And I did. I did. What was your explanation of it?
Well, my explanation, or what was his explanation? Well, I would just tell them this is how they started off when they was going back in the day, and they did competition here, there, different places, and this is what they did. This is what they did then. Now, if they're doing it now still, then if it's wait a minute, if it's in a setting.
Mercedes, you petty. You are petty.
Now let me say this. But if it's in a setting, like they might do like a dungeon reunion party or something. What we did back in the day.
Look. I hate to stop y'all, but I got to get my ass back to work. Look, I'm gonna holler at y'all
was
later.
Wonderful talking to you. You got to come back and holler at us.
Listen, such a pleasure. Next time you come on, just send me an invite. I have no problem coming on and talking some shit.
All right. Well, thank
you know what? It was so nice to talk to an instructor with a job. I really appreciate it.
Hey, y'all so petty though. Hey, look, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Blessings.
All right, son.
Peace.
I'll catch you later. Boy, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, partner. Stretch.
Sean Valentine ain't got no sense, man. Sean ain't got no humor.
But it's real talk. It's real talk. And now, if what he saying is true about these men holding hands to the dance floor and then the pants is sagging with the draw short, I don't know, Stretch. We need to do some investigating.
I ain't been investigating nothing. If you grabbing a man's hand and walking him to the dance floor, you need your ass whooped. Hey, we need to get this. We need to create a stepping police. Just go and walk
man. He done.
Go walk him to the floor. Get your ass.
Man, he done opened up my eyes today. Now I know they would dance together, but holding hands to the floor.
Man.
Got to be more careful.
What Curtis said? What Curtis said? Boy, I know we ain't got that much time left. I'm just saying,
No, we don't, because I'm about to go dead in a few minutes.
Yeah.
But I appreciate Sean coming on and actually voicing his opinion on how he feels with this dance. Right. But however, he would some full of shit is going on around here.
I'm just you know what, I'm just saying.
If I see you walking the man to the dance floor, I'm gonna beat your back.
That mean I'm on my millions. I'm on my damn man. I'm just saying. Let me tell you something.
I know we evolving and Things is changing, but God, dog, that's a little too much for me. I don't know.
I got to send a shout out to my man Bruce Palmore. Tree, what's going on? Checking in. Lala Harris checked in. I'm sending a shout out to folks that checked in before we get up out here. Antonita Lachey Brown. What's going on, Antonita? She checked in.
All right, Antonita. Hey, good morning, sis.
Kathleen Rose Davidson checked in. What's up, Kathleen? What's going on? Who else? Well, just people commenting. Your nephew checked in. Curtis Bradford, aka
Hey, nephew.
DJ Nipples. Bianca Simpson, what's going on? She says she loves her instructor and dances with. He dances with her at events. That's cool. I like that. She checked in. And
all right.
Yeah. Curtis Bradford, of course. I'm just, I want to send a shout out to DJ Mellow Mike. He's tuning. He's listening in.
DJ Mellow Mike, that partner, what's up?
What's going on? And send a shout out to
going down.
And I want to send a shout out as well as send a shout out to Breezy Mother. Breezy checked in. Thank you for checking in.
All right.
Oh yeah, and I want to send a shout out to once again my guest Sean Valentine checked in. Send him a shout out. Vonda Powell checked in. Thank you very much. And also I want to send a shout out to the Powerhouse. The Powerhouse.
Oh yes. Look.
Yeah, the Powerhouse.
Look, I'm strong.
Right. I want to send a shout out to the Powerhouse. Got an event coming up on the 14th of May. The 14th of May, it's a Towers Ball, Towering event. So all Towerses. And and if you don't know who the Powerhouse is, I can tell you because we got the shirts out now, so I can say who the Powerhouse is.
Who's the Powerhouse?
It's DJ Metal Mike.
Oh, he coming out of retirement?
Yeah.
My partner coming out of retirement.
Yeah, we had to shake the dust off of him so he can come on out.
And cut the cobwebs with some scissors.
Yep. DJ Paradise. Yep.
What?
That's part of the Powerhouse. He's coming out. And yours truly, DJ Stretch, Powerhouse. And then we got so we're gonna do some things. We all got some Powerhouse ladies that they getting their t-shirts. So we send some more t-shirts.
The Powerhouse cheerleaders.
The Powerhouse cheerleaders, that's what they call them out there. Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that name. Now that's on me. So you'll know who the Powerhouse cheerleaders is once you show up at the event. I'm not gonna name them. I'm not. You just know who they are when you show up. Tony, Chef Tony, what's going on? Well, you know who Tony is. That's Brick, right?
Tony who?
Chef Tony. Tony.
Hey.
Tony
Hey,
Anderson.
Chef Tony.
That's the other Tony. Yeah, what's going on? Who else I need? Who else is here? No, that's not Brick. That's somebody else. Girl, I'm looking at all these people. A lot like you. And Antonita put out the Truth Now Talk Show checking in. She represents the Truth Now Talk Show. That's on Hot 89.1 FM.
Yes. Some very nice interviews with some very, very hot upcoming entertainers. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So she checked in and everything else. His name is Tone. Okay. All right. Okay. His name is Tony Anthony.
All right. Tone.
Tone. I don't know how
That's
Tony.
got a better ring. Tone.
Hey, they show you. Hey, what are you doing out there? Hey, Tone. Come on in the house.
No, it's like, Tone.
You better get in there.
Get in this house.
That's right. You know the old folks say when you don't know the kid name and you got an old person sitting out there, they don't call you by their name. They just holler, "Hey, boy, yeah, that street." You talking to me? Yeah, you.
And it didn't even have to be your mama.
Right.
Well,
right.
I'm gonna share this with you real quick, since we on Real Talk, Facts and Truth. My mama was so bad. I'm from the hood, the projects, born and raised up, there. So however,
you was in the
my
row
mama
house?
and them, huh?
You was in the row houses?
Row houses and stacked up buildings too. Look, my mama was so cold with her discipline. She pulled up a chair in the hallway window and would sit in that window and watch me and my sister. And when them lights hit, Michelle!
Right.
Rachel!
Right.
Baby, that was the most embarrassing thing you ever want to see. But that's when we was being disciplined and watched after and cared for.
Right.
And look, a wonderful person that it produced. What can I say?
Yeah.
That turned out okay.
Yeah, when you folks, because you were raised right. Some folks they play that, you know, they play that. They didn't play that. Well, I guess we'll be ready to go since you know, I know you got something to do today, and I'm hungry. You know,
Absolutely. Look, I got a job too.
Yeah,
I'm like Sean.
Yeah, you like Sean. You got a job.
Yeah, I got a job. I got to go to my job.
So
let me
backtrack right quick. Let me backtrack. I got my paperwork down here. There's no security payoff in stepping. No unemployment in stepping. No retirement pay is stepping. No 401k is stepping. Ain't no insurance. Ain't no burial insurance. Ain't no life insurance. Ain't no dental insurance in stepping. Ain't none of that. So therefore, those people that out there just teaching the dance, just running around the country, we got to bury your ass if you ain't got no. We got to bury you. You mess around that. We got to put you in the ground. So
GoFundMe pages.
Yeah, we got to do a GoFundMe. So go on, put your GoFundMe out there. Just say GoFundMe. Cause I'm an instructor. I ain't got no job, so y'all might. I'm just putting it out here so y'all can get it early. I'm putting some money on here, so y'all can put me in the ground or whatever.
Yes. Come on. Hey, bottom line is, again, we have to respect, love one another, and stop all this foolishness and coming up in folks' establishments causing confusion.
Mm-hmm.
Stop making, it's not the dance, it's the people. Stop using the steppers arena as for the platform for you to air out your differences. No, don't do that.
Some of them airing out something else. Some of them airing out something else. Don't be airing your shit out of here, man. I'm just saying,
you know what? I ain't gonna be bothered with you in that damn diaper.
I'm just
you in that damn depend. But yeah, it's a lot of little funky shit going on.
I'm trying to tell you.
We need to stop. We need to stop. We too old for that. Too old. Stop it, y'all.
You know what? I wish I had a smeller. A machine that smells. I would carry them every time I go around. If I'm at a set,
you know, be walking around putting meters up to people's asses. Oh, you full of shit.
You full of shit. I can't deal with you today. You full of shit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I wish I had
a shit thermometer.
Right, a shit thermometer. Wish I had one of them. Now you full of shit today. I can't fool with you. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm just saying, if I was a woman, I'm gonna go ahead and say, if I was in a woman position, if I was a woman in position, and a guy came in to ask me to step, came to ask me to dance, you got a job. Oh, you ain't got no job. You got insurance? You got insurance? Okay, Now we can't dance today, though. I got to dance with somebody.
And then feel his booty and make sure ain't no shit in his pants.
That's right. If his booty sound like this right here, there's some shit going on. Hey, we gotta get out of here, y'all. We gotta go.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we'll see you guys later. You got something to say?
Before we close out, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and say what you're gonna say before we close out. You know me.
Yeah. Again. Excuse me, again. Remember to love thyself so you may love another and bring or create a smile.
Wait a
Peace
minute.
out.
I got somebody checking in. Hold on.
Who that?
Famoni Love. I can't see her. Famoni, you there? Oh, she came in, she left. You got 15 minutes, Famoni.
I gotta get my charger.
Well, I think she came in. Oh, you gotta get your charger.
Yeah,
Well, we have to catch Famoni the next time. Hey,
absolutely.
I'll talk to you guys later. We up out of here. Hey, I tell you what. I'll tell you what to do. You better get it right. This was the haters' corner, baby. We gotta go.
We got to go.
Man. We gotta go, man. We can't just hang with y'all all day. This is buzz.
No.
I gotta get my eat on me.
You know what? Every time we come on this doggone show, you start talking about you hungry. You stay hungry. Why don't you stop that?
Cause I be hungry. I don't be eating like I'm supposed to eat. You know.
You give yourself nourishment, huh?
Shit, yes. You think I ain't finna eat? Let me tell you something. I got to go ahead and say it since we on here. I know you got to charge your phone. There are too many damn events going on in the country that are not feeding people. Stop going to them damn events if they ain't feeding your ass. You paying 50, 60, 70, 45, $135, $200, and they ain't gonna give you no food. What the hell kind of food? You know what?
You know what, Stretch? Know what, Stretch?
I can't talk to him no more.
Look.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start making sure that when I go to the events, I have my meal in my pocket.
That's right. I'm gonna take a lunch.
Do you got a lunch pail?
Just what you do with that backpack on? I got bologna sandwiches. I got I got spam. I got this. I got
spam sandwiches. Yeah.
I got a whole chicken in this month. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna. If y'all don't stop that booze.
You know what? I got to go.
See what I'm talking about? Y'all stop this booze. Man, y'all better feed these people and stop,
Yes, sir. They ain't gonna be satisfied till somebody pass out and be seriously hurt from a lack of nourishment.
Somebody passed out. They're gonna be like, what happened to him? Y'all should have fed him. It's y'all fault. No, it's your damn fault. You should have had some food. Some type of nourishment that is even to keep the folks going on, but you can't have nobody. The folks, if they eat their own food in the morning, but if they come to your event and you serving them just nothing but alcohol, then you stupid.
Yeah,
that's the stupidest move you can ever do, and serve some people just alcohol. What you trying to get these folks? Your poison, strokes, poison, liver cancer, all that kind of stuff. Just gonna serve them alcohol, man. Come on, I got to go.
We got to go.
That's right. So y'all be careful. Peace, and we gonna holler.
Peace out. We love you.
Yeah.
Till next time.
Till next time.
You're listening to one of the best internet radio stations around. You're listening to
Hot 89.1.